Belonging cues. This is a secret to being a great leader, running a great business, being a great mentor. You need to use these things called belonging cues, and that's what we'll be talking about in this video. This is something that I learned that has really helped scale my business, strengthen my team members, and just help me even strengthen my relationships with other people. Belonging cues is the answer. So let's jump into this video and teach you guys and explain what belonging cues is and what does that mean. Belonging cues. Here's an example to get you guys started. So there were patients admitted to the hospital after a suicide attempt. Half of them received postcards after being released that reads, "Dear Andy, it has been a short time since you were here at Newcastle Mater Hospital, and we hope things are going well for you. If you wish to drop us a note, we would be happy to hear from you. Best wishes, say, hospital." Over the next 2 years, the group that received the postcards were readmitted at half the rate compared to the control group. So this simple letter literally reduced the amount of people that came back by 50%, which is insane. Next is, for example, you want to check in with your employees, but do it with true listening. So number one, tell the truth, no BS, high volume of truth telling. Whenever I talk to my say sales manager, I'm always saying, "Hey, Anthony, you know, I have my doubts. Sometimes I'm not too sure if what we're working on can be scaled, but I had a revelation that blah, 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 blah." And just by being truthful, we've strengthened our partnership. 2, you want to love your employees to death. Care for them. 3, travel with them. Get to know their families. Talk about everything under the sun except for work. You know, ask them, "Hey, what do you think of this? What would you have done in this situation? What's your thought about this presidential election? Would you want to take the vaccine?" All these different things. Just ask them about other things outside of work. Talk and discuss about worldwide issues, gay marriage, terrorism, finance. There are bigger things to business to which we are all connected to. And you want to ask and listen to the type of foods they like, make suggestions, make reservations, and ask about how that reservation you made for them went from start to end. 2. Next is, these are 2 important qualities that you want to have when you're trying to do these belonging activities. 1 is warmth. Make people feel cared for. Be fatherly or motherly. And 2, you want to have relentless curiosity. Full of ideas, full of questions, draw people out and get them thinking. Now, successful companies also use belonging cues for their customers. For example, successful restaurants, they give off a feeling of warmth, connective feeling that they create. They make you feel like you're at home when you're at the restaurant. You walk in and you feel like you're being cared for. Radiates from your surrounding, the food, and most of all from the people that work there. Another thing is you want to embrace the use of catchphrases that are only known within your company. It's like an insider joke thing. The goal is to create an internal language. It adds clarity and it creates an insider function where when you guys are using these inside catchphrases, it's like, "Hey, you're part of the squad, only we know what this means." Now, the tip and tricks to create a good catchphrase is you want to keep it simple, action-oriented, and forthright. For example, Zappos, create fun and little weirdness. IDEO, talk less, do more. Kip, work hard, be nice. Some sports team, pound the rock, leave the jersey in a better place. Restaurants, create raves for guests. And the last thing is personal emotional connection KPI. Zappos call centers, old KPI was calls handled per hour, you know, like how many calls can you go through per hour. But this led to a lot of haste and brevity where people were just like knocking one client after another. They didn't really care for the customers. So they introduced this new KPI called personal emotional connections, PECs. Create a bond outside the conversation about the product. It is impossible to measure PECs, like you can't really quantitatively do that. But the goal is to create awareness and alignment and direct behavior towards the group mission. Just by having this KPI there, people now know that it is more important to create personal connections with your customers. So when a customer service spend a company record of 10 hours and 30 minutes on a call, Zappos celebrated and sent it out for a press release. So you want to reward these type of behaviors, and that's how you build your team up. But yeah, that's how I use belonging cues to really strengthen my team, get to know each member, get them to enjoy and love working as a team, and it's insane. Like when you do that, employees want to work for you forever. They understand your mission, they understand where you're coming from. There's this connection where it's like you're not working for this sort of black and white figure, but you're working for an actual person that you can relate with and you understand their vision, and eventually it becomes your own vision. And that's sort of the goal with these belonging cues, and that's why I highly recommend you guys use these. Peace. That's today's video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this sort of company culture type of videos I'm generating, because this is the stuff that I'm implementing as I grow my company. You know, we have 35 plus employees worldwide now, and we're growing the company, and this is the stuff that I wish I could learn from someone when I was building this out. Luckily I have books and mentors to learn from, and I'm sort of churning through that content and condensing it down and giving you guys the best of the best content. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and announce last video's winners for $1,000 worth of courses and consulting calls with me. The winner's here. If you guys want to qualify, all you have to do is drop a comment below, follow me on Instagram, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like this video, and we'll be picking the best comment every single video. Other than that, hope you guys have an amazing day. I really appreciate you guys putting in the time to watch these videos and just support the channel. I know, like, you know, we don't get many views because I'm not posting a bunch of e-commerce, how to make $100 a day type of videos. But if you're watching this, I really appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you to the true fans. Hopefully I'm sticking by my vision that I promised when I was at like 100 subscribers. And I really appreciate everyone that's watching this. I actually appreciate this small group of raving fans I got. And I just want to say thank you to you guys. So yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with nothing but more value. Peace.